Building a business is simple and not easy. The Grind Design follows a group of gritty entrepreneurs navigating the high-stakes world of business building, design innovation, and relentless grind to turn dreams into empires.
All right.
All right, we're here
This feels way more fun than what we've been doing.
for today, 100%. My strength is not in sitting. You know this about me.
Totally.
Especially on a Friday.
I can see your battery just depleting.
Yeah, and it's
when we
about
do that.
time.
Yeah, it's about that time.
All right. But
All right.
this gives me energy. It really does.
I know, this is fun.
Okay.
Okay, so welcome to the Grind Design. I'm Mandy Henriad with the Wise Home Lending team.
Yeah, and I'm Michael Walters, realtor with Keller Williams here in Utah.
Yeah. So we're roughly a year in. Does that feel correct?
It's about right. I mean,
October-ish will be a year.
yeah.
Yeah. So roughly a year ago, we had a conversation. Take us back there, Mike.
Well, I mean, we both are very like-minded, growth-oriented. We both are leaders in our respective fields, and yet we felt, and still to this day feel like we have the ability to reach and help people. Because I know, speaking for myself, I get a lot of energy from, and I get very fulfilled when I can contribute.
Absolutely.
And there's tons of podcasts, tons of content out there. And when I say tons, I mean a lot that are very, very good too. We're hoping to be just a small slice of that in helping and being an additional resource for people who are in that entrepreneurial phase or state to learn from the people that we have on
Right.
the show.
So it was interesting because during that time period we were talking, because we've both been doing this a long time, we have very different histories, but I mean, I've been in the mortgage world for roughly 30 years in various capacities. And I was saying that the thing that I had realized was the thing that lit me up in this chapter of my life was the growing other people around me. I love clients, but like the mechanics of doing loans is not that exciting. The thing that I just felt excited about was watching the people around me, watching them level up and helping them do that. And so, you came from a different background.
Yeah, I mean, prior to, I'm in now 10 years in real estate. Before that, I was 20 plus years in big box retail. So running stores, having stores with team members or employees over 300 and leading.
Right. Still managing people, managing expectations. You actually said something funny the other day where you were talking about trying to create the culture in one particular location.
Yep.
And it was that aha for me that I'm like, you've been doing this for a bazillion years, just in different spaces.
Yeah, the one constant is people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what the business is. It really doesn't.
No. And I think that's where the excitement comes from is the idea of what we've been through over in our respective journeys over 30 years. We have won at some things. We have lost at some things. We have learned invaluable and tough lessons along the way.
I feel like I never learn a lesson the easy way, Mike.
Oh, I would agree. Not for you, but for me.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, gosh, could I just take somebody's word for it for a change instead of having to learn it the hard way? Apparently, that's not how I'm wired. And I think a lot of us, entrepreneurs, we are not wired for that. We all just think somehow we know differently.
Yeah. Well, and I think, of the people we have talked to for this show already, the people that we haven't, but that we have relationships with, there's a lot of common themes. That's one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
All very independent spirits, all very, pushing the boundary of what's possible. And so they don't take it for granted that just because somebody else couldn't do it doesn't mean it can't be done.
Yeah. Well, I think as an entrepreneur too, that's a common thread amongst most is they're not the analytical sit back and look for constants. They are people who are drivers, people who are looking to push boundaries, to improve. And we're excited to share all these wonderful people and their experiences and their journeys, because there is something out of each one that we can go learn from, use as a model, perhaps, to be
Right.
better.
Right. Well, and I think, I don't know about you, I often end up in conversations. In fact, some of our guests have come about that way, because just in life interaction, I'm having a conversation with somebody and somebody says something that like the light bulb goes on for me. And I'm like, oh, so brilliant. Why didn't I think of it that way? So I think there is a lot of value in hearing different perspectives, different thought processes, and finding your tribe.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, what you just said sparked something. Sometimes we have to hear a learning, a coaching, something 5 or 10 times before it sticks.
Absolutely.
And that is something that in our interviews that we've done so far, that we're so stoked to share this with people, that there's so many nuggets where I'm like, oh my gosh, how many times have I heard that? And now it has finally landed.
Yeah. Or I am hearing it in a new way. It's the same concept that technically I know, but I'm hearing it in a new way. Another example, I know you and I both have this in common. How often do you have some book that you keep reading every year because you learn something different from the same book, not the first time you've seen the information, right? But I think it's so important where your head's at any given time is what you will then take in. So if you are committed to consistent and constant growth, you have to keep pushing forward with new information. And the more we change and grow, the more capacity we have for growth.
Yeah. Yeah, I think one of the, as we're sharing the sort of the ethos and the ideology behind our why, one of the things that's going to really be fun and be, I think, user-friendly for our audience is that these are not hour-long or 3-hour-long marathons. These are going to be podcasts that are going to be consumed in, 35, 40 minutes max?
Max.
Okay, that's a walk to get in your first workout. That could be a Peloton ride or drive into the office.
Absolutely.
And so, in a space where there's a lot of people vying for attention, our hope is that not that it's going to land with everybody, but that you may come across an episode that changes your trajectory in the season that you're in. And I think if we land that with one person and it hits at different points in different episodes, then we've done our job.
Absolutely. Or that you hear something and you think of somebody else in your world. Like, please share, because I think everybody's on a similar journey. We're just at different points in that journey. And again, sometimes you have to hear the lesson in a different format.
Yeah. Yeah, that's powerful, because we are on all of us are on different journeys in a different space, in a different place. And you may hear something from one of our shows that maybe doesn't resonate with you, but somebody in your tribe or in your circle, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they've been complaining to you about their challenge, their struggle, what they're in, and you'll hear something and go, oh.
They need to hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass it on.
Yeah.
We hope that we can help. I feel really passionate at this stage of my life about building my own thing. After having spent years and years and years working very hard to build other people's things, right? I feel really committed to doing something that's mine. And I think there's a lot of us out there that are tired of building for other people. I think there's a lot of people out there who want to build and haven't had that moment of aha that they could do it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know where to start. They don't have the confidence, right? And there's, I think, the different conversations we've been having in preparation for this launch, and man, there's some powerful statements made by some people who've started companies or failed at something or, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a quote out there about, and I'll just ask you, do you know what the definition of leadership is?
No.
And this is just one person's perspective, but think about this. The definition of leadership is teaching other people how to think. And, as entrepreneurs, we want to go build that thing. We want to go run that thing. We want to dominate in that thing. And part of the excitement for me in this journey on this podcast is helping people through our guests on how to think.
Yeah.
There's models, there's a roadmap out there.
And hopefully to create that optimism that it's possible.
Yeah.
Right? To help some people get past the fear of what if I fail? Guess what? You will.
Yeah.
We're still standing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Or I'm too old.
Oh my gosh, have we got some shows for that?
I cannot wait.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's been funny to have my 17-year-old helping with the back end of this because he's watching all of these recordings that we have been doing in preparation. And I have watched him change because of it. And I've watched him connect to the information of how old is Lee? 72?
Yeah. Let's just
Ish?
Yeah.
Ish. I have watched him listen to the conversation with a 72-year-old, very powerful, very successful woman and connect with that. And I've watched him pull nuggets.
Yeah.
And that is so fun. So I really am super excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
When this goes out into the world and everybody gets to hear that.
Yeah, we're so excited. I think we're proud of the product. Well, I don't think we know we're proud of the product that we've got in production and in our library that we're going to release very soon. And come on the journey with us.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
I actually think it's better than I could have even thought that we could pull off.
I'd
Do you
agree.
ever feel that way?
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. I sometimes watch the pieces that are coming together and think, oh my gosh, I myself would totally listen to that.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, I think I look back a year ago and there was a lot of unknowns.
Yeah.
I think we had the vision
Yeah.
and the journey and the product by which we're going to be releasing is far better than I would have imagined.
Which it is not to say there have not been some fails, some stumbles, just like in our own businesses, right? Yep. There's the moment where you forget to push record. I mean, but that is no different than our journey as as business owners, don't you think? It's totally the nature of the beast.
100% overlaps.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm excited. The passion that we have for having just, organic, passionate, insightful sessions / interviews has been awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm grateful for the people that have given us their time.
I know who've said yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of them, we've really hunted them down. So get ready.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
awesome. So I don't know. What else do they need to know about the show?
I don't know.
Because this is like this is ground zero. This is episode 0.
Yeah. This is the first thing that will go out into the world. But yeah, the spirit of it is we just really are hoping that we can light up some idea for someone, that we can provide a path forward if you're stuck, right? That in some of the conversations you hear, that it will somehow solve a problem, maybe even solve a problem you don't know you have yet.
Yeah.
Right? And that it will help others build something that they feel proud of and that they love.
Yeah, and as you're listening to this episode and others, if you know of somebody that should be on our show,
yes,
connect with us. Our information will be at the end of the show. Easy to find us, but connect us. Or if you feel like you need to be on the show, connect with us.
Amen. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
We're in for that.
Yeah.
We've come across some interesting, as we have been asking people, who do you know that we should be talking to? Man, we've met some interesting people.
Yeah, and our list of people just over the next couple of weeks is fascinating.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
cool.
So please subscribe. Please give us a follow and give us your ideas. Like
Yeah.
we want to hear all the voices out there.
Yeah, love it. We're something you see, let us know, because the show is evolving. There's a lot of organicness to it.
Yeah.
You'll see that in how we have conversations with people. So yeah, follow us, like us, subscribe,
Share, whatever.
Yeah, and let's we look forward to sharing the journey with you as we go. This is cool.
Welcome to the Grind Design.